Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Kanan, and I am the coach of the Tulsa Drillber. I've got my first match in Chill Draft League today. I'll have a full length team builder for this team that I'll be bringing going up around the same time as this, and the video will be up as well. This here's going to just show what I'm bringing and why. Here's the matchup. Uh, Tulsa Drillbers is us, Kansas City Krabbies is them. Um, Looking at his team, the biggest threats that I see are the Grimmsnarl, Lucario, Rillaboom, and Whimsicott. Um, those are, what I feel like he has to bring. Tyranitar is always dangerous, but with me having Sand as well, I'm not sure if that's something he'll bring. Same with Lycanroc. Luxray doesn't bring much to this matchup for him, I don't think. Um, Granted, I don't have many lightning resists, but I don't really. I mean, I've got a lot of things that hit lightning for weakness too. So, Lanoon, I've got a bunch of normal resists. Haunter's going to be very frail. I'm not super worried. Cloyster could come, but Cloyster's a physical attacker. And I've got lots of things that can hit him for weakness with him being part ice type. And then Chandelure, I feel like, has got a decent matchup into our team. But between Kangaskhan and then ground moves, I think that we've got him fairly well covered as well as Dracovish. So what I think he's going to bring, I think he's going to bring Whimsicott, Rillaboom, Lucario, Grimmsnarl, Chandelure Cloyster maybe, Luxray, Lycanroc, Tyranitar, I don't know. The main four are going to be the Whimsicott, the Rillaboom, the Lucario, and the Grimmsnarl, though, I think. So here's what we brought to counter that. Kangaskhan with the right amount of speed EVs to outspeed Grimmsnarl. Even if the Grimmsnarl goes max speed, 100 IVs will outspeed him. That way we can get the fake out off first if need be. 252 attack. The rest just dumped into bulk. Only going to run 2 moves on him this week, which is probably going to be our default set for Kangaskhan. Fake out last resort. Um, Went back and forth on whether to run Inner Focus or Scrappy this week, and we decided on Inner Focus just because then, we can't. He's got 2 or 3 things that can fake out. This way we don't have to worry about that. Um, I think there's still an argument for Scrappy, but we went back and forth, and that's what we decided on. Incineroar, uh, running a default set with the exception of adding Brick Break. We've got enough attack EVs here to one-shot max HP Rillaboom, and then the rest dumped into defense and always full HP. So we put Brick Break on him this week because I'm expecting screens on the Grimmsnarl. He could go offensive Grimmsnarl, but if he does, that's not necessarily bad for us because we've got the Excadrill. So Brick Break to break screens, Flare Blitz to KO things, Will-O-Wisp because most of his team is physical, and then Fake Out. Pretty standard set there. Excadrill. We're opting to run Life Orb this week. We run Choice Band on him a lot, but this week we're going to go Life Orb because I want to be able to run Protect. High horsepower, Rock Slide, Iron Head, super standard stuff there. Iron Head's going to be really good into a big chunk of his team, and high horsepower is going to be good into a big chunk as well. So running Sand Rush to outspeed things. Max speed, max attack plus adamant. That's kind of pretty default for Excadrill. So nothing crazy here. Just planned out speed and KO things where we can. Dracovish, we are also running Sand Rush on. With Crown Tundra releasing yesterday, we were able to get that ability patch right away, get Sand Rush on him. I'm super excited about this. I haven't got to test it at all, so we'll see how it works, but on paper, this should be fantastic. So running Choice Band on him, just to make up for the damage we're losing from Strongjaw. Vicious Rend is going to be the main thing we're clicking. Then we're running Iron Head just to hit a few different things if we need to, rock slide, psychic fangs to break screens. So 252 adamant. I don't have to worry about running jolly since we have sand rush. I think this thing's going to be a monster. I think there's a good chance that this carries us. So super excited about this. And then speaking of sand, of course we're bringing the Gigalith, bringing the focus sash on him just because we want to be able to recycle sand when we can. Sandstream, obviously, just running 252, super standard there. And then we are running Explosion this week. That's why I wanted the Protect on the Excadrill, because turn one, we can just protect the Excadrill and explode, get really good damage onto everything if, we don't think we're going to need Gigalith later in the match if he doesn't really have any good normal resist. I don't know if that's something we'll use or not. We'll see. Rock Slide, Stomping Tantrum, super standard stuff there. Basically, he's just here to set sand, and that's his main goal, just to set up the Excadrill and the Dracovish. So he'll do his job there. And then finally, we debated on a few different things, but we ended up going with Surfetched for the last slot here, and I ended up opting for knockoff instead of the poison jab, but running choice scarf Surfetched this week. Surfetched doesn't have great speed at 65, but max EVs there plus a jolly nature gives him enough to be able to compete in speed with, especially with his team being fairly mid-speed on most things anyway. The Surfetched is mainly here to deal with the Tyranitar if he brings it. And then he's also got, we did run Scrappy on this just in case. He's also got Brave Bird to hit the Rillaboom, knockoff just for general support, and Grassy Glide is my fun tech this week because, he's bringing the Rillaboom, I would almost be certain. So if he does so, that gives me a chance to quickly hit the Tyranitar and the Lycanroc for massive damage and just KO the Cloyster if that's the route he goes. So I feel like Grassy Glide could bring us some really good utility this week with him having Rillaboom. So that's what we're going with. Leads, I'm thinking probably Incineroar plus Dracovish is probably going to be my starting lead, and then swap the Incin out into Gigalith to get the sand up. That's my plan off the bat. Excadrill Gigalith is also a potential lead. Dracovish Gigalith just depends on what they bring. Kanga is something that Kangaskhan Surfetched is something else that I feel pretty comfortable leading, or even Kangaskhan plus Incineroar. Just because that gives us the option to fake something out and then attack it with the Incineroar if they lead, I don't know, something plus the Rillaboom. That gives us the option to, or Grimmsnarl Rillaboom. That gives us the option to fake out the Grimmsnarl and then Flare Blitz the Rillaboom. So those are what we're leaning towards. Battle will be going live here in about an hour. So wish us luck, and we'll have the video up as soon as it's done. So until next time, guys, take it easy.